No, I try to make sure that background's awkward. Always change it up on me. What's up, y'all? Oh, doing this quick stream. I every time I say a quick stream, usually it lasts like an hour and a half, but help me make kind of keep points and then off. Mainly because weeks of my next week and a half work is wrapping up. I'll be off for great. Yeah, the days are going by real quick, right? But that said, it's also a little hard to stay up late because I'm just ready to sleep. So, wanted to put this out tonight because bumped into one of my accounts and we're gonna do something in the main and then we'll hop over to that showcase a little bit of what to expect, the transition phases into transitioning to entering home realm, right? Um, so it's interesting because I think entering home realm is going to be a little bit more different than entering it. That's one point that I'll bring up and get there. And then I think home realm is kind of like its own thing. So it's not I don't think it's considered a season. It's really weird. But and the reason I'm saying that, obviously I'll get to part of this. But let me transition into that. You guys can hear me. Hold on. Apple Watches, right? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da-da. Well, at least my voice is clear. That's the good part. Kind of really do figure out how to get sound back. Does help. Have that in the background. All right, all right, all right. Let's get back in game. Um, quick update on the account. I swapped over to Wildeburg. Yeah, pretty interesting. I actually got a little bored with the Ring Wardens. I was like, you know what, dude, I'll do something. Oh, Wildeburg is going to be the main faction. Wow. Um, I've had so many. I've had a bunch of other characters with the League Order. League Order is my least favorite, to be honest. Wildeburg just looks so fun. I'm a huge fan of the spearmen for the marksman, you know. But then I'm also very curious to see like what's in store for the future for their flying special unit, because it's really weird. And I don't think long range warfare works on. I thought it did because a couple way, but I don't think it. I don't know. I just maybe I just had all misunderstood because I saw them aiming from the same, attacking from the same distance, and then I realized, wait, got close. I don't even... Anyway, so that's that. Huh, forgot what I was. Oh yes. Um, right, I can't even remember. We are going to. Oh, we're going to do something. So I wanted to do this on stream. This really sucks. Got these 10 left. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. I got these. Now, normally, you pull every 10, but I also wanted to kind of save a couple and literally pull one at a time and see what I get. And that's what we're going to do right now. Probably not the brightest move. I used to do opening every 3 because that's how you bought it. And sometimes I get a lot and sometimes I get nothing, right? Then I bumped into the whole like, oh, you got to pop them 10 at a time with the golden head treasure box. But I've never bumped into people like saving up a chunk, Maybe the trick is having 100 saved and opening it all at one by one, and maybe hitting the jackpot with that. But and also I want to save the universal one. All right, let's just do that real quick because I wanted to kind of get stream like whatever. It's always fun. It's only gonna take a few seconds, probably. So let's see what we get. We're gonna go open 18 and then go from there. Okay, see, 5 out of 1. Oh, the one so that's metal. Another 5. One. Oh. Okay. 5. Okay. 4 more. I already lost count. Was that 21? E and last one. Metal. Okay. Fuck, how much was that? Hopefully some of you out there kept score. That wasn't too bad actually. Right? That's not too bad. But I think probably saving 100 would have made it more while. I don't know how much you have. But I mean, too bad. 5 for 1 is not bad at all. Honestly. Well, I do need to stop. No rush. All right, that was interesting. So, I think next time I'm gonna save. I'll save a month. So you get 3 a day, 99 deal or cheap deal. Yeah, that was cool. All right, next thing. Um. Oh yes, there we go. Lucky spin. Here's another one. Everybody's good luck. We got four fivers. Now here's the thing. I kind of want to try one at a time. I don't know what to do because I've gotten some damn good luck with just one pull at a time. I'm pretty freaking lucky. But we'll do five at a time. Let's do that. Fun, okay? I think maybe for a future stream I'll do one. I'm actually very curious. I will love to do this stuff on stream. Any kind of luck. Sometimes these fucking hurt. Really, what you want is just getting all the gold. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. Cool. I wonder if I keep poking her eye, I'll get one. Look, poking her eye. Come on. Hell yeah. I all that every day. Got five more from this one. I love that. And I think free to play that's pretty obtainable. Five stuff. I want to go to four. I want to. Here it is. What I want to do. Okay, that was fun. See where it's at. I got another. So the thing with me, my biggest pet peeve is just like having five in all ones and then just having to deal with the randomization. But I think at some point, that is just better than just having it with skills. But my OCD, dude, I have to do one skill at a time. But I think for this one, I could settle with being 5-5-1-1 and then starting to focus on like a build. But he's awesome. But I'm huge. I do think, and it was very similar to Ferrandale. I feel like you have to get the first two max, really get a good starting point. Just because of the damage dealt bonus and the healing received bonus. It look on its own with anything other than Magritte is really good, but this bonus with what Magritte offers when it absolutely breaks. So my only thing is that for most people out there thinking that it's not worth it because you're not doing a lot of damage, understand that like damage output and how long you're at on the battlefield aren't always going to be like this, hand in hand. In the sense that they're not like number wise, they're not going to meet up. Either you're going to have a bunch of damage and have very little on the battlefield because you're compensating more damage for less health and durability, or you're going to have more durability and heal more, and then over time engaged more in fighting, and then obviously damage. It's just which way do you want to go, But I'm much more of like I rather be on the battlefield actually playing the game much longer than just like going out there punching a shit ton of and not fucking playing for like 3 or 4 days. So anyway, okay, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me with all that stuff. This shit But okay, that's that. I think I had something else I want to do, but I am just so fucking play. Now, okay, what I wanted to showcase, and this actually won't take very long, but start wrapping up. But hey, Sharon, thanks for being here, and Christian Woods, good to see you, buddy. It's been far too long. But let's yeah, I had something. No, this was based on a topic I wanted to discuss. Okay, so settings, accounts, and players. Um, okay, so you can tell we got 4 characters. I don't know. I could have a lot more, which I kind of want to do at one point. Really, no need. Um, as you can tell, obviously Churro and Mini Churro have been part of Iron Hills forever. Um, but then we're gonna go to this division, SOT 120, and kind of show you what it's looking like. What we could potentially um see when our current seasons are gonna all start wrapping up and getting ready to go into home realm. And it's a little weird. But I'll be doing back and forth. Actually, both accounts fell asleep. Should have been uh, awkward. Sure you guys have noticed this stuff is popping up, but look where I'm at right now. So on the 17th, we had the preview. Obviously, now from the 18th to the 21st, we had the migration, which looked the same. It was what does it? No, you just pick a new server and then yada yada. Then you have the season summary, right? Now this is kind of the weird part because I'm drawing a blank, but for most of you that remember, um, the season summary um, doesn't reward you till after the season is over, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because what popped up right now before the end of this season is this crystal store. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't get this. If I did, I'm the crystal store pops up at the beginning of a new season, right? And I have to be correct because obviously you pick what you want, and then you go to the common store and you're able to buy CP and whatever else you want. Normally I skip this limited. I never get enough to, well, yeah, I've gotten enough to like buy a skill card, and I'd much rather have gone with getting more CP and starting the season on a good note with prestige and stuff. But the reason I'm kind of confused right here, right, is why would the developers bring up the crystal store now when the season has not ended and we are getting items? Are able to collect items that are scrapped at season start, right? So that was one bizarre thing I was trying to make sense of. And also the other thing is, well, then what is home realm really like? Can we carry things into home realm? You know what I mean? For example, if I collect right now this basic CP, will it scrap into going into home realm, or will it carry into it like Arcane does? Arcane Dust doesn't expire when you go into a new season; it carries over, but CP does not. CP doesn't. So I'm a little confused as to why that's happening. Maybe I missed something. I don't fucking know, but like it's just weird. So um that threw me off. Most likely maybe for those that are probably not cut up with the whole home realm, you probably are wondering what you know what? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. whatchamacallit, yeah. Let me see. What was I gonna? I lost my train of thought. So I'm actually like really hesitant to even collect this because I don't want to get it to the point where I don't feel that the set us up where it's like people are collecting this, going to home realm this from this division, and then the stuff they collected from the crystal store that was offered before the start of the new now getting scrapped, and so what's gonna happen, you know? So I'm gonna just actually go over here and probably get this fatal bite, or maybe get the gold heads. Gold heads each gets scrapped at the end of the season with a new. You know what I don't like is the fact that they're anointed. The skill cards are cheaper. Same thing with Conqueror. Not as during their really get screwed up. But anyway, I just kind of found that weird. Other than that, normally it seems to be very similar procedure when it comes to going in first section right here. These three timeline. A lot of people did leave this current alliance that I'm in because they were not going to be migrating servers. I didn't jump because I can't go anywhere else. They're all closed. So I'll just see where I end up. But I'm very, very curious to find out how this crap works. But either way, I think I'm for the count to take this one. I'm going to take a skill card. Crit when more pet skill deals physical. When the skill deals physical damage, I feel like that's one good for the. I don't know if this is archer. It must be right. Still an archer, I mean, other accounts. Just a huge archer account. Let me address real quick this one question. He says, if I do start playing, any tips to start? Um, my biggest recommendation is do your research on 3 different factions. That way, you kind of figure out like what they offer because each faction has buff and different characters, different types of troops and stuff like that. And then if you start playing, you don't necessarily need to start spending any money. It is very easy to start and start going free to play. Um, when you and then let's say you do decide to stick around for the long run, absolutely the quickest and most important thing to get into an active alliance. Active alliance will make it much easier. It'll help you grow way quicker. Um, that's the 2 things. Is do your research about the factions and want to pick for the long run, or you're starting with, and then stay in an active alliance as much as possible. Just because the game itself actually does reward, uh, heavily rewards participation in alliance at any level. Obviously there's always going to be a whale, and there's always going to be, you know. So, but everybody's participation does make a difference, and the rewards are not just good for yourself, but they also benefit the team. Let's say you buy a certain pack, they get some sort of reward from your purchase, and the same thing goes around them to you. So there's a lot of purchasing going. The really benefit it. The same thing is a free to play. If everybody just maintains being active and throwing out, you will get a lot of rewards. So I would say starting there is after that, get on Discord with people, start asking questions. The cool thing is like there's just a lot of ways to go about it. The game doesn't necessarily need to be expensive. Obviously, mobile gaming requires some spending, but this is definitely one of those games for the long run. My final thing I would say is don't rush into getting into fighting war. It's going to delay your growth ridiculously by a lot. Um, that was one of the mistakes I made probably definitely in the first season. Right away trying to get, an active alliance and trying to fight, because the power difference from like tier 1 troops to tier 4 is big, and you'll just be a lot and not having a good. And it takes time to develop your army. It really takes a lot of time. So yeah. So again, to repeat yourself, get yourself well acquainted with the factions. Get into an active alliance and don't rush into war. You'll have a good time. Okay, well, that's about it. I'm gonna pick that card later. Other than that, when it comes to going into Home Realm, there's nothing else right now available. But if you can tell, there's a long wait from the summary season to Home Realm, and I think a lot of a lot of this is just really delaying and trying to catch a lot of different divisions into being in the same time frame. This server division is actually pretty full, crowded, I guess you could. If I'm not mistaken, this is not the new one, but looked like. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Again, this was super weird. The whole like crystal store popping up, and do the CP carry over into Home Realm and does it carry out? No. Yeah. And then let's see. Then they have this at the end of the season during Artifact Compendium. This is, I mean, I'm sorry, dude, but if you the Rattle Spear just seems to be the rare one, and then that it's worth going. You have the Infernal Flame, obviously, but everything else, pretty pretty standard. They're all good in their own ways, but I would say if you're gonna have this event, you need to add the new epic. Kind of a very weak and not very enticing, especially if you already have these and maxed, obviously, right? Or unless you're just trying to look for more, more fodder for. Anyway, yeah, and this is not up to us. They still got Roots of War out here. That'll be happening for registration. Anyway, yeah. If this is something that was already cleared up, please throw that in the chat. I mean, comments. But I definitely wanted just to kind of show you this little glimpse for stream. Obviously, get these up. Got me. But everything was. Anyway, this is all I got. Hope it made sense. Anyway, throw your 2 cents in the chat, and then into the comment section, and just see like what other things you guys probably think will happen from getting into. I am going to be streaming on the 30th. The 30th fall. Should fall. 30th falls on Thursday. Okay, yeah, so I'll have to definitely make time to stream that evening, and just look at what how Home Realm looks like. That'll be interesting, very interesting. Give us a good way to assume what the fuck we're gonna get into, All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Hope you enjoy it.